That's not right. Hello? Someone in there?
Hello?
Hey, it's Mark.
The security guard?
Uh, yeah.
Is everything okay? You sound distressed.
Well, I was just starting my shift at the pizzeria, and, it looks like there's been another break-in.
Was anything stolen or destroyed?
Not that I know of, but I saw something in the safe room.
You saw something?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I freaked out and left the restaurant before I could figure it out, but it didn't look right to me.
Have you called the police yet?
No, sir, not yet, but I can call them as soon as I'm done talking to you.
Let's hold off on that for now. I'll head over there and take a look. You might have just been a little delusional. It happens to the night guards all the time.
I mean, I really don't think I was. I'm certain I saw something in there. Are you sure you don't want me to just call the police and let them handle it?
I'm sure. You know what? Why don't you take the rest of the week off? While I get this whole thing sorted out.
Oh, about that. I quit. The working conditions are horrible, the pay is horrible, the hours are horrible, and everything about it is horrible. And with all the disappearances that happened, I just can't keep working there.
Well, I'm sorry to see you go, but I understand. We'll get started on that process as soon as possible. Have a good rest of your day.
Thanks. You too.
Please, please. Dear Ralph, thank you for your interest in working for us. We appreciate the time and effort you invested in applying for this position. After careful consideration, we regret to inform you that we will not be moving forward with your application at this time. Our decision was based on several factors, including your affiliation with Freddy Fazbears Pizzeria, which could pose a conflict of interest for our company. What am I doing? Hello?
Hey Ralph, it's Henry. Look, I know it's a little early, but do you think you could stop by my place? There's something I need to talk to you about.
Oh, hi, Henry. Yeah, I can stop by over there. What's this about?
I'll explain when you get here, just... it's important.
Yeah, okay. I'll head that way. Important, huh?
Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Not now. Oh, come on. Oh, finally.
Please, take a seat. Thanks for coming. I know it's kind of last minute.
So what were you wanting to talk to me about?
Right, as you may have heard already, Freddy's is facing some complaints from the health department. The restaurant's getting shut down.
Again? What is this, the fourth time?
I don't have a choice anymore. It's out of my hands. You'll see it in the paper later today. Should have more details on it then. But this time things are different. Freddy's just isn't what it used to be. When people think of the Freddy Fazbear brand, they don't think of the state-of-the-art animatronics or the family fun entertainment. They think of the missing children, the murders.
Afton.
Yes, they think of him.
Henry?
Oh, Yes, sorry. As I was saying, the damage done, it's irreversible. The public, they won't let it go. So maybe it's time to shut everything down, and hopefully the memory of everything that happened at that place will start to fade. And who knows, maybe in a couple of years we could start over and make a new name for ourselves. But even after all of this, we'll still need someone to watch over the restaurant, keep the place secure, make sure no one tries to break in or destroy what's left. I wanted to offer you the job. I know tonight's supposed to be your last night and all, but I was hoping that maybe you'd reconsider.
So that's it? You think you can make everyone just forget? The pain, the loss, the nightmares? And then you have the audacity to ask me to come back to that place? After everything? I can't even get another job because of that place. It's ruined my life. The memories of what happened might fade from other people, but not from me. You think you can get me to go back there? No, never again.
I wasn't expecting you to, but if you change your mind, the offer still stands.
And you know what's worse? It's like you don't even care about the people who have been destroyed by all this. You shut the doors just to reopen them, and what happened? More kids disappeared. And even then you still decide to play this stupid game, trying to salvage what's left. Maybe you and Afton aren't so different after all.
Don't compare me to that man. We are nothing alike. You think I haven't suffered? You think I don't have nightmares of what happened every night? His first victim, the first person he took, was my daughter, Charlotte. She was everything to me, and now all that's left is this place, this nightmare.
I'm sorry. I lost my temper.
I understand your anger. I really do. You want to leave it all behind. Start fresh, but you can't, can you? Not while Freddy's is still there, pulling you back in. It may have been my dream to build that place, but sometimes I wish I never did. Many lives would have been better without it. But what's done is done, and we can't change it. We just have to move on. You think you could do me a favor tonight?
What is it?
Before you leave the pizzeria, could you record some training tapes, like the ones you've made before, to help train any future night guards?
Yeah. I can do that.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure working with you, even though it didn't end the way we hoped.
Yeah.
Charlie! Charlie! Time to go! Charlie? Charlie?
Charlie! Charlotte! Charlotte! Charlie!
No. No, 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 no. Please, no. No.
Hello, Henry.
I know it was you. I know you were the one who killed my daughter.
Henry, what an awful thing to say. Why on earth would I ever do something like that?
Don't play dumb with me, William. You may have gotten the police fooled, but you can't fool me.
Children wonder, Henry. They go where they're not supposed to, and sometimes terrible things can happen.
Quit with the act already. I've known you for too long. It's not going to work on me. I know you have your problems with me, but she had nothing to do with us. She was just a kid, William, a kid. She had her whole life ahead of her, and you took it away from her. You murdered her. You murdered her in cold blood. You monster! So have you seen this show before?
Yeah, a couple times.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Fazbear Entertainment would like you to put your hands together for the one, the only, Freddy Fazbear.
You know, when I first started here, I used to love this part. It felt like, I don't know, like magic, I guess. But after hearing it so many times, it's just become noise.
Yeah, it's kind of how it goes with Freddy's.
Sorry, I talk a lot. We don't really get many people in here anymore.
It's alright.
I remember when everybody wanted to go to Freddy's. The place would be filled to the brim with people. But now, it's practically a ghost town. At most will have one or two families show up.
Yeah.
So, are you here with your family or something?
No. Just wanted to see this place one more time before I left for good.
Did you used to come here often?
I worked here.
Ah, you're one of the old staff, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. I was here when it happened. The day the kids went missing. Parents were screaming. Cops were swarming the place. I remember it all. Sometimes I can still hear the screams of the parents in my head.
Goodness.
I stopped working days after that. I couldn't watch the kids run around knowing what happened. Nights were easier. They were quieter.
Look, I know we're not supposed to talk about it, but safe rooms. Have you ever been in one?
We shouldn't be having this conversation, especially in an open place like this.
I get it, I do, but it's weird, right? They randomly seal off a room without taking anything out first? It wouldn't make sense. Unless they were trying to keep something hidden in there. And that smell, it's like something's rotting behind the walls. What if that's where the missing kids went? Think about it. No one's ever found them. And the owner clearly wants Freddy's to stay in business, because every time it shuts down, he just reopens it. It's like they're trying to keep the brand going, no matter what.
That sounds like a bunch of nonsense.
Nah. It's just a theory. You know, part of me wants to try to get in just to see if there's actually anything back there.
You don't want to keep digging into this place. Curiosity can be dangerous here.
Maybe. But it's hard not to wonder, you know? It finally put the case to rest and give closure to everyone. Anyway, I'll let you get back to your trip down memory lane. Hello? Is anyone in here? If there's anyone in here, you need to come out now. This is an employees only area. Stupid kids. All right, you've had your fun. Let me out now. I'm not kidding. Open the door, this isn't funny. Was that there the whole time? How long has this been sitting here? It looks ancient. That just moved. Hey, can anybody hear me? Somebody unlock the door. Hey? Hey! Please! Somebody help me! Somebody get me out of here!
Have you seen this?
Huh, good riddance. It's about time that place got shut down again.
Honestly, they should have never reopened it to begin with. I mean, after everything that's happened there, why would you?
Exactly. Hopefully this time it's for good.
Excuse me, could I borrow your newspaper real quick?
Oh, you can have it. We're done with it.
Oh. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey, Richard!
Hey! I've been looking for you. Where have you been?
I was over at the pavilion. So, how have you been?
I've been great, actually. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
I didn't realize you read the paper.
Not usually, but this one's special.
Local pizzeria is set to close. I'm not even surprised. I feel like every time I'm down here, there's something going on at that place. I honestly can't even remember a time where I haven't seen Freddy's and Peeps.
Yep. It's been a while.
Oh, please don't tell me you're still working there.
Alright, I won't tell you I'm still working.
Oh, come on, man. We had this conversation last time I was down. You said you were going to get a different job.
Well, it's not like I haven't been trying. I've applied, but no one will hire me.
What? Why? You're overqualified for some of those jobs.
I know, and some of them have even told me that.
Then why don't they hire you?
It's because of my affiliation with Freddy's. I've been with the company since pretty much everything that's happened there.
But you had nothing to do with that. You were just doing your job.
Yeah, but I guess since there's so much controversy surrounding that, I guess they just want to play it safe.
That's not fair at all.
Well, that's not fair.
Wait, didn't the killer get arrested? What's the big deal?
Are you talking about Afton?
Yeah.
Well, he was arrested, yeah, but since the springlock suit he was wearing had a mask, they couldn't confirm it was him, so they let him go.
What happened to him after that?
Nobody knows. He just disappeared.
So are they afraid to hire you because you might be Afton in disguise or something?
Yeah, it's probably something like that.
Well, if you can't get a job here, then why not just move away? There's nothing here anyway. You can come stay at my house if you have to.
I don't know. I've spent my whole life here. I just don't want to leave it all behind, but then again, I might have to if I want a job.
Crazy to think that one guy can ruin so many lives. Some people are just born evil.
Well, I don't think anyone's truly born evil. I feel like they become evil either by themselves, others, or maybe a traumatic experience they might have had.
What do you think caused Afton to be evil?
Who knows? Oh, back in the 80s, his youngest son Evan died at the restaurant due to a spring lock failure. That might have been one of the reasons that caused him to go insane.
You keep mentioning this, spring lock thing. What is it?
The spring locks were a mechanism they used in some of the older animatronic suits. They would allow the suit to be used both as a costume and an animatronic. The spring locks are what held back the animatronic parts, allowing for people to get inside.
Huh. That actually sounds smart.
Oh, it was a genius idea, but they were very unstable. If you do so much as breathe on them, they'll go off, and trust me, you do not want to be in one of those when that happens.
Did you ever have to wear one of those suits?
Oh, me? Goodness, no. I was already working the night shift when they tried to use those again. Thankfully, they retired them because of how dangerous they are.
Wow. Can't believe you managed to work there for so long. I would have quit as soon as the first kid disappeared.
Well, Freddy's was different back then. I guess part of me was hoping it would go back to what it used to be. But it's not. Well, thankfully after the night, I won't have to worry about Freddy's anymore. I can leave all that behind.
Well, what are you going to do after that?
Well, I don't know. I guess I'll just see what life has in store for me.
Wow, man. I'm starving. Let's see what's on the menu tonight. Come on. Well, I guess I'll just get something on the way to work.
As the sun sets, so also does another chapter in the saga of love lost between Vlad and his distressed mistress. Can they be reconciled? Can their love rise again? That and more happening now.
Clara, the baby isn't mine.
It is, Vlad. They had trouble catching him in the nursery today.
So what? Lots of kids get hyper and run around and stuff.
Wait, you're that kid, the one from the pizzeria. Was this you? Were you the one who broke into my house? Answer me! You think this is some kind of joke? You could have gotten seriously hurt, and now I think my leg is broken. Where are your parents? Who lets their kids sneak into someone's house? You're gonna be in serious trouble, you hear me?
The safe room.
Hello? Can you hear me? I'm gonna try to get you out, okay?
L E A V E H I M A L O N E.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Man, I'm going crazy. Ah. Looks like it's time for work. Let's get this over with. Oh. Another night in paradise. Good evening, Carl. Or I guess, good morning. You know, Carl, this is actually my last shift here. The minute that clock hits 6 a.m., I am out of here for good. Aw, Carl, don't cry now. It's okay. You'll find a new night guard to torment soon enough. Speaking of night guard, I need to record some new tapes for them. I should probably get to that. Hello? Hello? I want to record a message for you to get you settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact. So, I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So, let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbears Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovery of damage or if death has occurred, a missing persons report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as the property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing you need to worry about. The animatronics here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably get a bit irritable too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, so show them a little respect, alright? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their
servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah, it's amazing that the human body can live without a frontal lobe, you know? Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with crossbeams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcefully pressed into one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth when they pop out of the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first day should be a breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras. And remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night. It's probably just the air vents or something. Not worth checking out. Don't look at me like that. I didn't sign up to fix the plumbing. My job is to sit here and watch the cameras. So it begins. Freddy. Foxy. Chica. Where's Bonnie? Goodness. I wasn't scared. It just caught me off guard. That's all. Hello. Well, if you're hearing this and you made it tonight too, congrats. I'm not going to talk quite as long tonight, since, Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to look at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everybody's in a proper place, you know? Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so... Hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? Now, I do want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera views, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, you might want to check the door lights. You might only have a couple seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. I'll talk to you soon.
This is a bad idea. What? There you are. Okay. You're just gonna quickly look for an easy way in? That's it. After that, you head back to the office.
Oh, it worked. It actually worked. Well, that was too close. You could have warned me about that, Carl. You weren't like that when I left, were you? I could have sworn you were facing the other way. Must be my imagination. Hello? I'm losing it. I am officially losing it. Hello. Hey, you're doing great. Most people don't last this long. I mean, you know, they usually move on to other things by now. I'm not implying that they died. That's not what I meant. Anyways, I better not take up too much of your time. Things start getting real tonight. Hey, listen. I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuffed into a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance that maybe they'll think you're an empty costume instead. Then again, if they think you're an empty costume, they might want to try to stuff a metal skeleton inside of you. I wonder how that would work. Yeah, never mind. Scratch that. It's just best not to get caught. Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side. What the heck? What? Leave him alone! Leave him alone! Leave him alone! The safe room. It looks like they're guarding it. Why would they be guarding it if there's nothing in there? The guy from the pizzeria might actually be on something. No. Forget it. My shift's almost over. Just sit tight and survive a few more hours. And then you'll be out of here for good. There's probably nothing back there anyway. No need to risk getting stuffed for nothing. And if I do somehow manage to survive, I would just get in a lot of trouble with the company. But what if he was right? What if the missing kids aren't? If that's true, then it'd finally solve everything. What am I thinking? Henry wouldn't do that, would he? Maybe I'm right. Maybe he's just like Afton. A heartless monster. There's only one way to find out. Alright then. Let's do this.
Stop.
Evan. You're not actually there. You're in my head. You're in my imagination. You're not real.
I may not have a physical form anymore, but I am real. We all are. I've been warning you. You can't go in there. He must be left alone.
Who? Who is it? Tell me who it is!
We already did. This is your last warning. Leave him alone.
No. I'm gonna get in that room, and you're not gonna stop me.
Then you leave us no choice.
That song. That's Foxy's song.
No. Please, not like this. Hey! Hello! Wow. Day 4! I knew you could do it. Hey, listen. I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here for me. I'm kind of glad I recorded my messages for you when I did. Hey, do me a favor. Maybe sometime you can check inside the suits in the back room. I'm gonna try to hold out until someone checks. Maybe it won't be so bad. Yeah, I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know? Oh no.
You really did it to yourself, didn't you? You always thought you were smarter than everybody else. Always one step ahead. But look at you now. this what you wanted? To rot away in the dark inside the very thing you built? Are you really expecting me to help you? After everything that's happened? After everything you've done? After you murdered those children? After you murdered my daughter? I lived every day in fear of you coming back and ruining more lives. I'm not gonna let it happen again. You're gonna rot here, William. Forgotten, alone. I'm gonna make sure of it.
Your daughter. Which one was she? Ah, that's right. Little Charlie. I remember her. She was all alone when I found her. So small. So scared. Tell me, Henry, where were you? Where were you when she needed you the most?
Do you want to know something? Even after everything you did, I still wanted to believe that there was good in you. That you could be saved. But I know now that that won't happen. Not because you can't be saved, but because you don't want to be saved. So don't keep the devil waiting, old friend.
You fool. You really think you've won this nightmare? It's eternal. You were right to live in fear, Henry, because I will be back. I always come back.